Dr. D back for another video, and I am back on bed rest, basically, in my happy place. Y'all can't really see. There you go, in my happy place. And today I am bringing y'all some knowledge on what I've been dealing with, just story time basically on, how to deal with your emotions in a relationship. It's one of my Be Your Own Life Coach series, I guess I would add to it. I did a video also on how to deal with your emotions in your pregnancy, so I'm going to put it up like right here so you guys can see. But what I've learned is that during this pregnancy, I have craved so much more attention from my partner. I'm not a needy person, so I've never been like that, but I've wanted so much more attention, so much more love, so much more affection. And it's been really hard to get that because of we got kids, work, a lot of things going on, and it just has been like this. It hasn't been the one where you plan to get pregnant and then you excited about it, or you find out you're pregnant and you're excited about it. We both did not want kids, more kids, sorry. And I was very adamant. I'm like, don't tell your family I don't want no more kids, okay? And I had planned to have an abortion and everything, and time went on, and I had to, go into the hospital, which you can find out in my other video that I just mentioned. So I ended up having to be rushed to the hospital for surgery because I have an incompetent cervix. I was going to deliver early, and that was the schedule the same week that my abortion meeting with the abortion counselor was scheduled, and I didn't get the opportunity to do any of that stuff that I was going to do to not have my little baby. And I was getting so many signs of like just one thing after another, a possible neural tube defect, a possible, and that came from the amniocentesis, possibly gestational diabetes, possibly hepatitis C. All these things was coming back on test the first time around saying yes, and then all of a sudden it was a no. So I don't know what was going on, what I was doing, what I was eating, what was causing me to have these different results and stuff. But I had them, guys, and it was not the best, okay? It just wasn't the best. And I think it's just been a lot emotionally for me and my partner, which is not my partner, my husband. I know I say my partner. And I think we just have been trying to deal with it ourselves separately versus together. And then we have our moments when we do talk about it and this and that. Now we're both excited and can't wait till he come because he is killing me. Okay, guys? He's killing me. He is grown to be a little over 4 pounds. I go to high risk in 2 more days, and I found out how much bigger he gotten, because even though I may have a lost appetite sometime where I don't want certain foods because I'm trying to transition, stay in my mode of being vegan, but he doesn't like none of my vegan food, first of all. He's real picky already. So because I'm trying to stay in that mode, I have a hard time with eating other stuff or wanting to really pick up and eat something that I don't normally eat, but I know it's going to help him. And I know he like it because I taste something that I don't normally taste, even from McDonald's. I don't eat it. And he ain't, like, I ain't feeling no sickness or nothing. Normally, if I'm not pregnant and because I'm vegan, I eat anything like that, I would feel sick and throw up. But no, homeboy loves stuff like that, okay? So, it's been a lot of things I've been dealing with, my body, mentally, and I feel like in my marriage, I have struggled with dealing with my emotions on good days and bad days. And what I have learned is that you have to love smarter. And I'm not going to say love smarter and not harder, because I think it's important to love hard and smart at the same time. If you love someone that dearly and you love someone that truly, then you would do that. You would give your all to it, and who cares if you love it harder, okay? But I was looking up something that was telling me how to love smarter, and I'm sharing this with you guys because this is what I'm dealing with right now. And I love telling y'all everything. I love y'all, but one of the things that they said that you need to do is let the 3 gauges of your well-being inform you about the romantic choices you're making, okay? And basically it's saying is if you feel energized, mentally clear, and more loving generally, you're in a relationship with the future. Okay? And I know that it's been hard to feel that. I normally do feel that, but I feel like it has been hard to feel that now. It says, let your lover know what you feel, which I have been very honest about what it is I need. It may be something I get, maybe something I don't get all the time. You know, we have quite a bit of things going on. We're practically about to have a fifth child because we have 2 dogs and we have our 2 kids. And then we just like up and down on the go with my stuff, whatever. Which should be an excuse, right? Because you still should be able to get these things. But sometimes it just doesn't work out like that. Listen from emotional experience. Let me see. Attune to your lover's feelings as you listen to his or her words. So also listening to what your partner is saying and not saying, verbally and non-verbally, I think is important to understand. Because there's times when you're thinking that the person wants something, then they don't, or vice versa. So that's a good one. Let me see. Express what you feel as it defines who you are. That's from number 2. Let your lover know what you feel. Okay. If you're going to communicate anything, express what you feel as it defines who you are. If you pretend to be someone or something you're not, you'll never feel loved. Very good point. Very good point. Number 4, show the support and love that your lover needs. Which I think I do a good job of that. And it's been really hard doing all of this stuff, not just showing my husband love and attention, but my kids. When I know I'm just super tired, guys, I don't want to be bothered. Just, okay, very, very tired. And so I'm doing the best of just giving myself, even if I'm in pain, I'm just like trying to really push through it. So I think that's important. When in doubt, you ask. Love doesn't grant that you'll know everything. If you don't ask how your lover feels about something, you'll never know. Communicating very well about what it is you want and don't want, again, and ask, does that something you like? Is that something you don't like? Is that something that feels good or does not feel good? You know, just simple things like that. Be prepared to work at the relationship. And listen, let me tell you something. This is a good one. Not just a marriage. Any relationship is hard. Very hard. One that you have to sacrifice and come to the happy medium is give and take always. I even look at it like the relationship with my kids. It's not hard, but it can be hard when they require a lot. And maybe I'm thinking that because I'm pregnant right now. I don't even know why I threw them in the mix, because it's wasn't about relationship with your kids. Maybe that's a whole nother video. But relationship with your partner, you know. It says, why do so many people believe their work is done once they've found true love? Relationships grow and thrive with attention and wither and die of neglect. Lord. Ooh, that is the mark right there. That is it. So I believe in that truly. Be prepared to work at the relationship. Why am I reading the same thing again? Sorry, y'all. Learn from your lover. Active awareness keeps you from relying on past assumptions. Ooh, let me say that again. Active awareness keeps you from relying on past assumptions. So assuming that something was okay in the past may not be okay anymore. Assuming that something that felt good to your partner in the past, as well as myself, may not be what I like anymore. It may not meet my needs anymore. So that's a good one. And I think also here, thinking about verbal and nonverbal cues is so important, because if you learn from your lover, active awareness, if they're not actively showing you certain things, that is so important, and that's also a form of communication too. So let me see. Watch out for emotional memories. Emotional reminders of past hurts are most dangerous with those we love today. Often have to deal with this from time to time, in terms of, this is where I am, this is where you are mentally, how we get back to where we're supposed to be, or just put things in the past. I think that happens from time to time. It's not a big thing that I had to deal with directly, but I do feel that I run into that situation from time to time, because I'm like so far out here, you're so far there. Get me here, meet me here, baby, meet me here, so that we can get over this little concern about whatever it is we're talking about. Let me see. Remember that the only problem with making mistakes is not admitting them. That's a good one. The complexities of relationships guarantee error. The complexities of relationships guarantee error, but even mistakes are opportunities for growth if met without blame. I really, really like this one. Remember that the only person with making mistakes is not admitting it. So whenever you've done something wrong, it's just say you've done something wrong. And I think lately, especially because I'm protecting my energy and I'm trying to stay positive during this pregnancy, I have definitely been like, okay, whatever it is, I own up to it. I'm over it now, but how do we move from it? I'm past it, and how do you get past it? You know what I mean? Like, those are the things that I be asking myself, and I be asking my partner as well. You know, and we get through it. We get through it. Let me see. And the last one, use changes as an opportunity to grow your relationship. Because it says, because in the last one it says, but even mistakes are opportunities for growth if met without blame. So if you can get past the point of just blaming somebody over and over and over and over, then you know you have growth. But sometimes people can't get past that. They can't stop blaming you for stuff you did in the past. They can't stop blaming you for mistakes that you made in the past. And it's so stuck in their head sometimes to where they don't want to see the future. They don't want to move forward. They don't want to see what it's like to move forward together over an issue or permanently. It's just what I believe. Use change as an opportunity to grow your relationship. So back to that. Any change is stressful, but it's also an opportunity to renew and revitalize your relationship. So let's speak on that for a minute. Having another kid that we neither one of us prepared for or wanted to have has been stressful. The thought of it. What are we both going to do? How are we going to be as parents? Can I be a good parent as I was to my other kids? Which I know I will. But the energy is not there like it was years ago. You know, my baby's 6, my oldest is 16. So it's like, even 6 years ago for my daughter, it's like, I'm much older, but the energy is just not where it needs to be. And it's even worse than this pregnancy because I'm too old to be pregnant. Well, I feel that way. You know, a lot of people have babies. This has been a year a lot of people have had babies at around the same age. I'm thinking, Jeannie Mai. I've seen somebody else that had a baby. Gosh, just a couple of people that's having babies, like, right now in their 40s. Let me see what else. So, you guys can also refer to that video, how I found out I was pregnant and stuff like that. I think I talked more about being pregnant over 40 at that time. And so that's one thing. The change of a new kid coming is going to be stressful, but I know that we'll gel together as a family in a unit as we bring him home and everybody's excited that we will use the opportunity to renew and revitalize our relationship and deal with our emotional baggage, I would say. And so basically, I think that's what I'm looking forward to. I think this is a good place to stop and end the video because you end on that note thinking about what's to come, and that when he comes you can't help it but to love on each other and to love on him and be excited and everybody on the same page, you know. So that's basically it, guys. I hope that this video helped you out. I learned a few things with you. I am going to have more videos on this process during my pregnancy because, you know, we're wrapping up these last few weeks and stuff. So I'm doing as much filming as I can so you guys can have content until I reveal the content of the baby birth and stuff like that. So that's basically it. Please like, comment, subscribe. Hit that post notification. I'll see you guys in the next video. We out.